Good morning and welcome. The hardy among us, right, that got up this morning. It's freezing cold outside. So we are here on this 23rd day of December, 2 days before Christmas, and we have the birth of John, or the circumcision of John. And John's name means God is gracious, or God's grace. And it's interesting because Jesus ushers in the era of grace. Moses brought the law. Jesus brings us grace. And John's name, the grace of God, or God is gracious. And so John is the sign of something new happening. And, you know, it's interesting when we step back 9 months earlier, when Zechariah is in the temple and he's burning the incense and he has his encounter with the angel Gabriel, and he doesn't believe, or he doubts, or whatever the hesitation there, whatever the challenge is there. But part of the dialogue was that you're going to name him John. And so here it is. It's time for his name to be given. Now, what's so significant? There is something very significant about this in the sense that Zechariah was a priest, and the priests, all their names were written in the temple. And you had to have, your dad had to be a priest for you to be a priest back in those days. You were of the tribe of Levi, the tribe of the priests. And so you had to have this ancestral lineage. And so it would be easy just to name everybody Zechariah, little Zechariah, big Zechariah. Down the line you had all your pedigree. And so here it's something new, isn't it? What's his name going to be? God's grace. God is gracious. In the era of grace, if you will. The Old Testament, John, we talk about John being the first prophet of the new covenant. The first prophet of the new dispensation, of the new era. And so John comes. Zechariah is obedient. God's grace is breaking in on the world in a new way. God's gift, another way of translating John's name would be the gift of God. And so today, as we think about the coming birth of our Lord, the ministry of John, the proclamation of the voice, we pray that as Zechariah lived and learned, so by God's grace we would live and learn. That our hearts and minds would be open to the outpouring of God's grace, God's gift, the new life that God has for us. So when the time arrived for Elizabeth to have a child, she gave birth to her son. And Zechariah said, "No, he will be called John." And what does that mean? God's grace.